Hi everyone, welcome back to another prenatal Pilates class. This session is perfect for anyone in their second or third trimester. And of course, if you are newly postpartum, this is also a great option too because it is super gentle on the core. So to get started, we're going to start with a little bit of mobility. But for this workout, you will also need a light booty band or a light exercise band as well. Let's make a start. So starting off, we're going to start on our sit bones. You want to have your legs out in front, and we're going to start with knee rolls. We're wiping our knees from one side to the other. This is a great movement on the hips, great for the lower back as well, which gets super tight as you progress throughout your pregnancy. So it's a great one to be loosening up the lower back. Let's wipe them for 3 and 2 and 1. And then staying in this position, what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands either side of our knees and we're just going to rock backwards with the spine and then sit up nice and tall. So once again, we're just massaging the lower back, getting a little bit of mobility there. For 3 and 2 and 1. And then coming into a more seated position, we want to draw nice big circles with our upper body. Once again, releasing the lower back. If you've got an exercise ball, a Swiss ball, this exercise can feel super lovely, and I definitely encourage all pregnant women to get a Swiss ball as something to sit on because it really does help you to move into a more rest smart position with your lower back, with your pelvis, and that will create more space for baby. Good, let's go the other way. Nice big circles for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work. Coming into a 4-point position for me. We'll finish off our little warm up with some cat-cows. So hands directly stacked underneath shoulders, fingers splayed nice and wide. Breathing in as you reach the spine up towards the ceiling. Breathing out through your mouth as you tuck the head up towards the sky, taking the chest through. Big breath in and big breath out. Just trying to really encourage as much movement as you can through the rib cage. Let's go 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. Draw a couple of nice big circles with the hips. And then going back the other way. Really thinking about your tailbone, drawing nice big circles. A little wiggle side to side. And we're going to start off in a side lying position. Join me once you're ready. So you want to place your head on top of your bicep. You want to then focus on your alignment with your feet. We're actually going to start off in a clam 3. So what this will look like is you actually want to be in a right angle position with your hips and knees. So you don't want to have your feet tucked behind you. You want to swing them forward so the shins are in line with your mat. You want to hug the baby into your spine, pulling the navel in tight, imagining that you can pass a little note underneath the side of your waist. Make sure that your hips are skewed on top of each other, and we're going to go straight into a clam 3. We're lifting the knee and the ankle at the same time, keeping the shin nice and level. Just building a little bit of heat through the glute here. Excellent work. Focus on the hips staying nice and stacked. You don't want to over rotate through the hips. Notice that it's a relatively small movement. Everything is lifting together. Refocus back in on your core. Pull the navel into the spine for 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg out straight now, and we're going to extend it long. Sweep the knee in, stack it over the bottom knee, and draw it into close. Lift, and then extend the foot, really thinking about the foot lengthening out across the mat. Swing it up forward and then closing back down. As you extend the leg, make sure that you're not losing balance of your upper body, that your torso is not swinging from side to side. The core will make sure that you're able to stay nice and stable in this position. Good. Extend the leg long. We're warming up the hip here for 3, and 2, good, and 1. Bring the knee in and close it back down. Tuck the right leg underneath you and extend the left leg nice and long. Point the toe, and we're going to go into leg extensions. Once again, make sure that you're pulling the belly in. If you'd like to, and you feel like you would be a little bit more supported, make sure that you prop a little pillow underneath your belly. That can feel quite nice. Good. 6, 5, point the toe, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work here. Restack the hips on top of each other. We're going to go for a little bit of an internal rotation through the hip. You're going to swing the leg forward and beat it down twice, using the breath to help you. Brace through the arm in front of you as you swing forward. We're going to tap twice. 1, 2. This one's called a little bit of a hot potato. 1, 2. Lift up the leg, swing it forward. 1, 2, and swing it back. 1, 2. Swing it forward, breathe out, swing it back, breathe out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more, girls. Let's do it together. Last one. Hold the leg high as your hips. We're going to draw a couple of circles just to finish off here. Core tight, refocus back in on your midsection. Leg nice and long as we point the toe, circling the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg up high and let's reverse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Extend both legs long on the mat now. We're going to go into a double leg lift. If you're in your 3rd trimester, go easy on this exercise and please stop if it doesn't feel right. Otherwise, brace through the front arm, glue your legs together, and you're lifting the lower leg and the upper leg up as you're sandwiching them together up off the floor and then returning back down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You can continue this exercise by also lifting the upper body. So this is a great way to target those abs without going into abdominal flexion, which as you progress throughout your pregnancy, you really do want to be laying off the amount of spinal flexion you're going into. You want to be focusing on working those deep level muscles and starting to lay off those superficial muscles that do need to stretch, that need to accommodate for your growing baby. For 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Push yourself up off the floor. Come into a little prayer position. Knees wide, allow the belly to fall through, and let's stretch out the left side body by taking our arms over towards the right and then stretching down. Getting a lovely stretch through the lat, going right down towards the hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Coming into all fours, we're going to continue working that left side. So we're going to move into a 4-point position, and we're going to start off with our horse kick series. So move your right knee into the middle of your hands, imagining that you've got a triangle underneath you, and balancing your weight up onto the right leg. Scoop your belly up, pulling the belly into the spine, and you want to swing the leg back as you extend it. Make sure the hips stay stacked on top of each other. You want to really focus on working the glute here for horse kick 1. Bend and extend. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Refocus back in your belly or on those obliques, running down the side of your waist. Lifting and squeezing the baby into your spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up high now. We're going to drop the leg low and then bring it back up. Keeping a straight leg as we're extending the leg nice and long. Once again, continue to focus on your alignment, making sure that the foot's not getting lifted any higher than the back. Okay, we don't want to be compressing into the spine. We want to be making sure the glute is doing the work here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg high, let's curl it in. We're going to do some leg curls for 10, 9, 8. Focus back in on your belly. Make sure that you haven't sagged through your lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Let's change over to the other side. So we're going to start off with clam 3. You want to come down, taking your ear onto your bicep, and you can of course prop a little pillow underneath your neck if that feels good. Swing the knees forward so that you're in a right angle with your hip and knee. Squeeze the belly in tight, lift the leg, keeping the knee and the ankle at the same height, and then returning back down to the mat. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Making sure that we're breathing rhythmically. We're letting the air flow through. We're not holding our breath. We're keeping tension on the core here. And we're making sure that we're really targeting those hips and our glutes. Nice, strong glutes are needed as we progress through pregnancy. Takes the load off the lower back. It looks after our hips as they become a little bit more lax. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up high and let's extend it long. Sweep it forward and let's close. Lift the leg and extend. Bring it forward and close. And of course, if you're not pregnant at all, this workout is also great. It's a great one that focuses on targeting your glutes, your core in a super gentle way. And we're going to be finishing off with a little bit of an upper body sequence as well. That's what the band's for. For 5, 4, 3, and 2. Extend the leg long, and 1. Lift and lower. Let's swing the legs back so that the bottom leg is stacked underneath you. You're well braced. Arm in the front, leg extends. Externally rotate the leg out. Let's lift and lower. 10, 9. Make sure you're squeezing from the glute. 6, 5, leg nice and long. 4, belly pulled in tight. 3, 2, 1. Little bit of hot potato. Swing the leg, internally rotate the leg down first. Swing it forward Keep control of the upper body. Beat down twice as you breathe out. Lift up the leg, beat behind twice. 1, 2, swing it forward. 1, 2, swing it back. 1, 2. Leg nice and purposeful. Making sure that we're not just letting the leg collapse down. We've got 3 more. And 2. And 1. We've got those little leg circles. Hold the leg hip height. Let's draw those circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Push yourself nice and safely up off the mat. We've got a little child's pose here. Take the legs long, let the belly flop between. We're taking our arms over towards the right now. We're stretching out the left side body. Big breath in. Sorry, over towards the left, and we're stretching out the right. Releasing, relaxing into that lat. Last breath. Beautiful. Coming into all fours. Make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. We're continuing to work that right side glute. Weight bear through the left leg. Coming up onto the left leg, weight going down through the left as we extend through the right. Point the toe, lift through the belly. Making sure that the core is on. Neck nice and long. Push the floor away with the hands, keeping everything nicely stacked for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up high, keep it straight, keep the toe pointed, lift and extend for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg. We're doing hamstring curls for 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure the leg isn't turned out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work here, girls. Lovely work. We're going to finish off our legs with some hinging. You want to come into a kneeling position, arms out nice and long. Squeeze your glutes tight, making sure you've got a straight line between the ribs, hips and knees. We're going to lean back, using the core, coming back up into an upright position. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Coming back as low as you feel comfortable. Remember, are you wanting to look after your belly? We want to use our core as we come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's grab our booty band. We're going to finish off with some upper body work now. So you want to take the band and place it around your wrists. You want to hold your hands out in front of you. Pull the shoulder blades back and down, and we're going to squeeze the band out in a 45-degree angle for little pulses. Join me once you're ready. Making sure that the shoulders are pulling back and down as you're squeezing out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take the arms down now. We're going to do bicep curls. Keep the pressure on the wrists, pulling the band apart. Good. You might not be able to feel it yet, but the arms will warm up, trust me. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to add on to this. So as you bring the arms up, you're going to shoot them up overhead. Coming back down and lowering. Beautiful. Core tight. Making sure you're pulling in through the navel. For 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Keep the arms up now, and we're going to go into a tricep extension. You might like to bring the band a little bit lower down onto your wrists. It's completely up to you. You want to take the arms overhead, and we're extending up. Try and focus on keeping the hips stacked. Careful that you're not loading up the lower back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Grab hold of the band in one hand, and we're going to do a little bit of a pull down. So from here, holding the band on one side, and we're going to extend it out long. So the left arm is holding the band next to the ear, and we're squeezing that arm out. Using those beautiful back muscles for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch over to the other side now. So bring the right arm over across the body and take the left arm long for 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last couple of exercises, we're going to work the chest. So holding on to the band, and we're going to pull the band forward, pulling your chest through. A couple of flies for 10, 9, squeeze through the middle of the back, 6, 5, shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the band and place it back on your wrists again. We're going to do some tricep push-ups from this position. So I've just put the band midway through onto my forearms. Take the arms to the ground. Have the hands directly stacked underneath your shoulders, and depending on how you're feeling through your core, where you're at with your pregnancy, if you're in your 3rd trimester, stay as a box. If you're in your 1st or 2nd, you can walk your knees back slightly, but please make sure that you are not doming through the core. We're going to bend the elbows to the side of the body, and then we're going to push the floor away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise of the workout, we're going to go into some breaststroke arms. You want to sit on top of your knees. You want to lean your body forward. Bring your arms up to the side of your head. Shoot them forward as you make a nice big breaststroke movement, taking the arms wide and then shooting them forward again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. It just feels good to move the shoulders. We need a nice strong back as we move into motherhood. So much picking the baby up as the baby gets bigger. The arms and the back really do need to be nice and strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and we're done. Beautiful. Let's come into a little mermaid stretch here, team. Stay on top of your knees, taking the right arm over onto the ground and swing your left arm up and through. Nice big deep breath in, big breath out. Breathing in as you change to the other side. Let's make it nice and flowy. Nice, quick 30-minute workout. Gets the body moving. Hits all the spots. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Let's move into a little stretch for our psoas muscle and our round ligaments. Runs across from sitting underneath your rib cage down into your hip flexor. Take the right knee forward, tuck the hips underneath you, stretch into the hips, and then take the left arm up and over. Once again, we're stretching and we're opening up through the side of our body. We really want to focus on making as much room as we can. Which is why we want to stretch through the front of the legs. We want to stretch that round ligament, the psoas, for 3, 2, 1. Change to the other side. Left leg forward, right arm up and over. Use your breath for 3, 2, and 1. Last stretch. Let's give those glutes a little bit of a stretch, piriformis. So you can do this one seated, which I absolutely loved when I was pregnant, or you can do it on the ground as well. Take the left leg across the right knee and you want to stretch out through the hips. Obviously, as you progress into your pregnancy, getting into this position might become more difficult, which is why doing this one on the couch is literally the best. Good. Push the chest towards the shin, flex through the foot. Nice big deep breath. And change to the other side. And of course, a good stretch is held for maybe 30 seconds. So you might like to come back to these stretches and repeat them. Beautiful. Take a couple of nice big breaths in. Feel really proud of what you've accomplished today. It can get really mentally taxing as you progress throughout your pregnancy, just to keep moving. We all get that. But just start by little achievable steps along the way, whether that's a short walk or jumping on the mat for 30 minutes of Pilates. You will feel so much better. Your mindset state and your mental state will be boosted for the rest of the day. So well done for joining me. Let me know how you enjoyed that practice, and I can't wait to join you back here again soon. Have a beautiful day.